Hello, my library friends. It's the most wonderful time of year, back to school time. Yay! So to celebrate this awesome back to school time, I have brought the brightest and the best back to school books for you today. First one on my list is for the fan of all things trucks or cars or things that go vroom vroom beep beep. This one is called Time for Skill, Little Blue Truck. Little Blue Truck gets to meet the awesome, the amazing little yellow school bus on their journey to take kids to school in the country. The next one on my list is We Will Rock Our Classmates by Ryan T. Higgins. You may be familiar with his work with the previous book with our little main character dinosaur called We Don't Eat Our Classmates. Also, a good piece of advice before going back to school. The next one on my list is Pete the Cat, Parents' Day Surprise. Now, the illustrations in this one are based on the Amazon original cartoon of the Pete the Cat series. So if you have a kid that loves watching TV but might be a little hesitant with books, this is a good bribery tie-in way to get them pulled into the world of books. Now, the next one on my list is A Diamond in the Rough. Almost all of our back to school books help show mom dealing with all these hard emotions with the kids, but this is one where dad gets to shine. It's called The One and Only Sparkla. It's made by the actor Channing Tatum. It's really great book where the daughter gets to go to school and she's really over the top, really amazing, and her classmates aren't used to it and they're kind of reeling back a little bit and she's thinking maybe I should dim my shine. But her father teaches her how to be proud of herself, be happy being yourself, and he brings plenty of sparkle to this story too. So it is a fantastic book to read. Now, this book is a fantastic answer because, like me, you probably had parents that told you about how they got to school, which was uphill, both ways, in a blizzard, and there were volcanoes and dinosaurs. You had to look both ways before crossing the great track to school. This is called My First Day, and it is the most amazing journey about what it is to get to school. This young gentleman here is actually from Vietnam, and it talks about him taking his boat because there is no school bus, there is no mom or dad to drop him off, all the way through the River Delta just to make it to school. It is an amazing journey, and it's really cool to see how other kids go back to school all around the world. Now, if you're interested on how to get to school on your own and you're a little nervous about school buses, this is a fantastic book for you. It's called It's Not a School Bus, It's a Pirate Ship by Mickey Rapkin. So our young sir here is very nervous about riding a school bus all by himself for the first time. And as he's climbing up the school bus driver goes, "Shh, it's not a school bus, it's a pirate ship. Arr!" And they go on the most amazing adventure as they make their way through the high seas to school. This one, it's silly, it's funny, the illustrations are bright and colorful, definitely worth reading. Now, I know for a lot of our kids, going back to school is an interesting challenge this year, and it's a little different because maybe a lot of our friends didn't get a chance to do preschool, or a lot of our friends didn't get a chance to do a lot of those back to school activities and get ready for all that fun, scary stuff. Don't worry, we got you covered with some great resources, especially if it's their first time going to school. The first one I have is called A Small Act of Kindness by Stacy McContley. This one is really fun because it talks about all the little social skills and about how to people again for being really successful in a classroom. Those small acts of kindnesses, like maybe sharing a toy, doing a little wave, making a smile, all those big things that, us big kids take for granted that can really help your kid acclimate in a classroom. It is definitely worth going through. It's a very good read. And I know with a lot of our elementary schools right now, a lot of those guys are going to be wearing masks for the first time all day long in a classroom, which they may not be used to. So in that case, I'd recommend Sesame Street's Stay Healthy with Sesame Street. It talks all about what it is to wear a mask, washing our hands, social distancing, about how to address maybe all those scary, uncomfortable topics that may come up in the classroom so your kid feels safe and prepared and gets a chance to talk about any emotions they might have related to it as well. This is a great book for starting conversations, and of course it's starring all of our favorite friends from Sesame Street. But I want to make sure we give you more resources than just books. We have researched thoroughly, and I have tried to hunt down all the back to school events we have in our given area. So if there's back to school events for giving away backpacks, bits and bobs, or even just the fun family fair to have one last fun summer blowout before you go to school, I have a whole bunch of them listed in the links right below here. Now, if I forgot any events, definitely leave one in the comments. Share the wonderful things you guys got going on in the community because we want to help spread the word. And, if anyone ever wants to invite a librarian to one of their fun family fairs, we love having outreach tables there. So don't be shy. Well, I'm sure you guys are going to do great and you're going to make me so proud. Have fun and enjoy going back to school, my friends.